Hello and good afternoon. So in this video, I would like to share my analysis report about two videos teaching demo. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Aldi Anwari with student number 2021 002 021. I just gonna read my analysis in this video. So uh, number one is teaching steps. So in the first teaching video by Khadijatus Solihah A SPD, the material, she brought the material about greeting card. So first is pre-activity. She begins with greetings to all students, pray before learning, and checking attendance list. The perception, she asking previous material and brainstorming, which clap hands to make the student focus. And also in this video she tells about linking learning materials with students live, and then telling the learning materials, which is about greeting card. She also explained motivation, main discussion to the right answer of worksheet, and then arrange and making greeting card, and checking the activity and the student project. The last is present uh, the project. Post activity, she finally do evaluation with quizzes and then summarizing the materials. She also did reflection to the students and then telling the next material for the next meeting. I will begin with second teaching video by Frian Saputra SPD. The material it is formal invitation. So he begins with greeting to all students, pray together, checking attendance list, and then asking previous material. For apperception, he telling the materials, which is formal invitation, and then watching a video related with the material, and then he divided students into group and then checking group discussion, and then the last he he tell the student to present the project. And then post activity, he the same with the first video, he does reflection, summarizing the materials and then telling the next material, and then closing. Second, I will tell my analysis with teaching competence. So the first video, the material is greeting card. So pedagogical competence, the teacher be able to design the learning material or the subject, and then the student, the teacher also be able to develop and encourage her students in learning the material and guiding the student to do the assignment. And then personal competence, this teacher begins with greeting to the student. It tells that the teacher act with good attitude, and then she also dress very well, and then the teacher communicate well with good attitude or personality. She has an ability to communicate well with every student, and she knows very well characteristic of every students in her class. And then there are also social competence. So at the social competence, I think the teacher has an ability to communicate friendly with other students in the class, and then uh, the teacher also has an ability to collaborate with the other students with with the materials. And then the last is professional competence. So the teacher develops every student to encourage the student to follow the material, and then the teacher also mastered with the material she brought to the class. Second video, which material is formal invitation. So pedagogical competence, the teacher, which is a he be able to design the material which is about formal invitation, and then the teacher also can encourage the student to follow the material very well, and the teacher prepares the material with PowerPoint and video that interests the student. For personal competence, the teacher showing good personality, prepare the material very well, and good communication. And the teacher also dress very well and act with nicely. For social competence, the teacher has an ability to communicate well in front of the student. he acts confident, and the learning section goes smoothly. The relation between teacher and student collaborates really well, so the teacher can give material to the student easily. For the last professional competence, the teacher developed to the student to follow the material, and the teacher mastered the material of learning he brought to the class, so the student can understand with the material of learning. uh, Learning methods, I think the first video, the teacher used the learning with kinesthetic learning, such taking physicality active role. The teacher brings the material and student divide into group to do the project, which make their own greeting card, so the student be able to put their own creativity to the project. And the teacher role as a prompter, so the teacher encourages students to participate and make suggestions about how students proceed in the activity, based from the project, by making greeting card. And second video, which formal invitation. So the teacher used the learning with visual learning. So the teacher showed the video and the student got the material from the video, and the teacher's role as a controller. It is the role that the teacher in is the role that the teacher is in complete charge of the classroom. So the teacher also encourages students to participate and make suggestion about how students proceed in the activity. So the point in this video is what is different between the first video and the second video. So I think the difference between two videos teaching demo is from the methods. First is the method. Also, the first video used various type of teaching step, uh, and learning plans. Okay, and then rather than second video, but I think both teaching demo are very good, very inspired for the other teachers. And the different can why the different can happen between the first video and second video, it is because many factors. First, the material itself is quite different, and maybe the time or the situation or environment also different, and the knowledge of the teacher in the video probably might be different. I think that's all my video is will talking about my report analysis demo teaching. uh, I'm sorry if I talking too fast. uh, Anyways, thank you very much and goodbye.